The women's 100-meter dash at the World Championships was a shock to the track and field world. Sha'Carri Richardson upset Shericka Jackson. And honestly, most track fans knew that she could do it, but nobody really expected that she would, especially after she barely made it into the final. But if you look closely at the final race, there was a woman on the starting line who shocked the world herself to even get there. Tamari Davis made the final, and she is only 20 years old right now. The truth is that Tamari Davis is the track and field prodigy who turned professional at the age of 16 years old. And nobody really knew what to expect, because at the time, she arguably wasn't even the best high school girl sprinter in her home state of Florida at the time. But she is now officially a pro and a world champion with Team USA. And she's now putting the rest of the world on notice in the 100-meter dash. Because she was always supposed to be this good. And the time has already come where she is proving it. And this is why. In case you didn't know, Tamari Davis has become one of the greatest young talents in American sprinting for years now. Running out of Gainesville, Florida, the home of the Florida Gators, she broke 12 seconds in the 100-meter dash and 24 seconds in the 200-meter dash, while she was still in 7th grade at the time. That is already first team national elite in both events at the high school level. But remember, she's from the state of Florida, and they've got a whole lot of fast girls down there. So during her freshman year of high school, she lost the state championship meet in the 100-meter dash to Brianna Williams. For the record, Brianna was in 10th grade at the time, but this was no ordinary high school meet. She went on to become the world youth champion in the 100-meter dash representing Jamaica, and then began preparing to turn pro shortly thereafter. That opened the door for Tamari to win the 100 and the 200 at the state championship the following year and go top 5 in the nation in both events. It was at that time, as the #1 sprint recruit in the class of 2021, that Tamari Davis turned professional, signing with Adidas. But be careful what you wish for, because running with the pros is way different than high school and even college at the D1 level. If you don't win a Diamond League event, make Team USA for a major international championship, or get a medal once you are there, you might as well not show up to the meet anyway. Because in professional track, if you're not first, then you're last. And it took time for Tamari Davis to work her way up to the front of the race. 2020 was her first year as a pro, but that is a year where she didn't get to run much, and we all know why. She actually ran indoors in the 60-meter dash, much more than anything else, and she won every race that she entered, except one. In 2021, she didn't get to run much at all, perhaps due to injury, and she didn't even make an appearance at the Olympic trials. And track fans tend to get amnesia pretty quickly, so by the time 2022 rolled around, most people had already forgotten Tamari Davis had even turned pro to begin with. But in a year that should have been her freshman year of college, she finished 4th at the USA Championships for the outdoor 100. So she barely missed out on making Team USA. But that is a year where she ran 10.83 seconds, wind legal. And she would have been a favorite to win the NCAA championship if she actually chose to go to college. In an alternate reality, her performances would have piled on to an already stacked Florida Gators team anyway, because they won the national championship, even without her performances. So it shouldn't be a surprise anymore that she came back to the USA Championships in 2023 and finished in 3rd. She actually ran faster wire to wire in 2023 than she's ever done in the past. And she won the Bermuda Grand Prix in the 100-meter dash, in a race where she was clearly the youngest in the field. But as far as the World Championships go, she honestly underachieved, because she did make the final, but she finished in last place when she got there. But keep in mind, she's still only 20 years old, and after all that, she led off Team USA to the fastest championship time ever recorded in the women's 4x1. That makes her a world champion with a whole lot of races left to run. I'm not saying that I know what the future of Tamari Davis's career will look like. All I've got to go off of is everything she's done to this point. Tamari Davis is a track and field prodigy who's been running with the world's best at her age ever since she turned 14 years old. She turned pro with 2 years of high school left to go and hasn't looked back ever since. And she's climbed the ranks of Team USA, all the way to becoming a world champion. But when you're as talented as Tamari Davis, even that accomplishment is just doing what you're expected to. With the Olympics on the horizon, she knows what she has to do to fulfill the potential that we all know she is capable of. And if 2023 is any indication, I wouldn't bet against her to be on the starting line for the Olympic 100-meter final with her chance to prove it. I'm Coach Rob, and thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to see more content like this, then please like and subscribe.